Well, it's that time of the evening on the Friday, which means it's DTM time. Welcome everyone to the qualifying head of the DTM race here at Kota. My name is Dennis Graf and I'm joined today by someone who raced in this in here for in 2014. It's Evan Byrne. So hello Evan, how are you doing?
Fine. It was a bit impromptu, me being on the commentary booth, but, well, how's me doing pretty good, haven't you?
Indeed. So after last race, which was of course in Montreal, Canada, we had Roman Quark taking his first victory of the season. Yeah.
Yeah.
And top of the standings, we have a British 1-2 who also are tied in the standings with Victory Bobo in front, ahead of Daniel Fraser. First of all, Evan, what do you think about this track?
Alright, about Kota, personally it's a personal favorite of mine. It has a bit of everything, has good racing quality, of course, has the turn one carnage that we come to expect on the GP4 DLC. In a way, it's kind of the quintessential track.
Okay, without further ado, let's take on the qualifying. Now let's see what the weather will be.
So it's going to be bone dry for qualifying today, so you don't really have the excuse of wet weather if you're slow. Besides, it is also a spec series, so, well, if I were to take a wild guess, if the gap is larger than a second from first to last, I'd be honestly surprised. Like, this series is so competitive.
Yeah, indeed. You still have 44 points up for grabs here, so everyone can still take the championship.
I mean, of course, some drivers are a bit more likely than others. I think if you're above the 20 points gap right now, then you're probably a genuine title favorite. Anything outside of that's a bit more of an outside. And if you're on less than 50, you're pretty much just trying to survive, I guess.
Yeah, consistency is the key. As we see in the top three of the standings, no one of these drivers, Victory Bobo, Daniel Fraser, and Roberto Gamba, did take a single victory this season so far. Yeah, that shows, like I said, consistency is key here.
Yeah, of course. In order, you have to really be consistent in order to properly challenge for the title in DTM. Like, that was what made Daniel Fraser such a good title favorite early on in the season. While everyone else was picking up maybe a podium one week, but then 15th the next week, Daniel was consistently scoring points. He wasn't on the podium much, but the fact that he was able to get the car home and in the points paying position, it really goes a long way.
Indeed. Well, let's see who will be the first car out on track here. And it's Daniel Fraser.
It's Daniel Fraser.
No, someone's ahead of him. No, it's Tomaselli ahead of him. Alessandro Tomaselli, who currently is in P16 in the standings. Yeah, let's hope the cars don't stop here. Looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apologies.
I don't know what to say next.
I can't really say anything. My view of the stream is actually pretty horrendous right now. I'm only now saying silly about the pits. Yeah, live broadcasting.
Yeah. So now,
well, anyway, I'll try to make do with the YouTube stream because I have a phone.
Oh, okay.
No, I think Fraser's actually in a pretty good position to just pick up slipstream problems that can like in a series as close as DTM, you kind of want to get as much time as possible, get the right amount of slipstream, take the perfect line. Like even if you could just pick up a few thousands through sector, then it could do it. You could just jump up 2 or 3 places.
Now here we have Tomaselli starting his first lap, or the first lap of everyone here, or going into the turn 1. No,
Right,
to
so
turn 2.
if we turn to next up is the S's section. This is like where you kind of expect most of the battling to take place on race day, because cars will just be right on the back of each other through here. But at the same time, it's also a good setup. Like it's a good place to set up for the hairpin. If you get the right amount of speed conquer here, you can just send one up the inside for long straight. And this is also the end of sector 1, so.
Yeah, sector 1 time was 17.772. I just saw that. And out of the long back straight here. See what speed he can get here. Second sector splits is 55.9. Apologies there.
Yeah, no. Coming into the third sector, much more technical than the last 2 sectors. You won't really see much battling through here on race day, but you can still definitely make some moves through here, especially for the slow left-hander that Tomaselli just went through. He's coming out the final 2 corners now, just about to get past pit lane. You can try to track extend Oblivion through there. But Tomaselli's coming out the line. What's his first lap time going to be? It's looking like a 1:36, maybe? 1:36.5.
Yep, 1:40.
But
yep.
Fraser just immediately comes back.
Now Greenwood second. Parrish goes into 4th. Now Bartosz Kloss. P7 last at the moment. Oh, sorry, in P2. Wernella also P2. So Peterson 6th. Max Nordberg P4. And Victor Bobo, championship leader, goes fastest.
Second.
Behind him. Mocho in P10. Quark P14. Aurora Dionescu P13. Not a good lap from him. Now Gama 17th.
Well, that's a poor lap from Gamba.
Volker 13th. At the move 6th. Christoph Berenek P4. Now Wang Min Nguyen. What can he do? Oh, P21. Bad lap from him.
Yeah. Out of everyone, the one who's probably just had the most frustrating lap, Roberto Gamba. Of course, he's 3rd in the championship right now, and if the rumors are to be believed, well, according to GP4 OC News at least, he's one of the prime contenders for the Ferrari seat.
Yeah, yeah, indeed. As Tomaselli comes into the pit lane here. At the moment, the championship leader in Bobo, who is as fast as 50 acquisited, Alessandro Tomaselli. But it's far from over yet.
Yeah, but if you're Ricky Fakkersane, you're probably pretty happy with yourself. He's had a pretty frustrating season. Don't let his one win this season is also the only points he scored this season. Other than that, he's got two ninth places, and that really is the best of his results since. So if he can just keep the car clean through turn 1 tomorrow, and well, of course, stay high up in qualifying, then he could actually back up some pretty good points. Especially since we're at the point in DTM where people are actually in danger of losing their drives to new racers coming up the ladder. Then every point matters.
Yeah, one driver who has to take care in that retrospect is, of course, Robert Ionescu, who is in last place of the championship with only 7 points. Absolutely horrendous season for him. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about that, to be honest.
where he was unlucky sometimes, like at the Nürburgring, where he got taken out by his teammate, I think, a few laps before the end of the race.
Yeah, same time, you can only be unlucky for so long. You still have to get the results done. In the days you are unlucky.
Yeah. As we have Oliver Glazebrook coming out of the pits to start his second lap here.
I get like another person who's struggled this season. He's only gone on the points board in the last 4 races. So for a Formula F1 driver, it's been a rough season for Ollie.
Yep, indeed.
Like Pedersen and Parrish are also on track, and it looks like they'll have clean air. Nobody's really come out since. Speaking of that, what Boris Klaus says.
Yeah. We have now a few more out of track: Fraser, Patterson, Greenwood, Tomaselli. Yeah, let's see what everyone can do in the second run here. Well, except for one, because I don't know why this is in GP4, but one driver stays in the pits with the second lap and so on.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
If it was the old days, you'd have people in chat demanding, "Team, let me out, please."
Yeah. Yeah, old times. So Facebook starts his lap. So we have Vernet coming out of the pits. No problem for him. Oh, but there's another car in front of him. Cannot see who it is. Yes.
That's Roman Clark.
Roman Clark.
Yeah, Ollie's.
I think.
If I'm Ollie, I'm probably furious on the helmet.
Yep. Yeah, understandably, of course.
Yeah, it's never great to have something blocking you qualifying.
Can you make a move here? Yes, it's true, but I think it cost a lot of time.
I mean, at the end of the day, you still get some overtaking practice done, and because we don't really have like a broadcaster's practice session, at least.
Look at this, Quark with the rear overtake.
Quark actually,
or not?
Like, he made Ollie work for that one.
Yep.
Anyway, so, I don't think if Ollie somehow managed to improve here, I'll hats off to him.
Yep. It would be a great recovery from him.
Just thinking up to the line now, I don't think there's any improvement from him. No. Parrish, yes, I had traffic in front of him, but but it doesn't look like he helped him. He's 2.8 off. Patterson, of course, BTCC title contender last season. Took a while for his team to get up and running, but he's really in form now. Coming to the last corner, what's going to be for Johan Patterson from Iceland? That's an improvement up to second, 4,000 off the Bobo.
Wow, great lap from him.
Boss now. Come around the final corner. I don't really much more to add outside. What's the time going to be? He's up to 4th, 3/10 off home. Julius Anderson, no improvement. Daniel Fraser is on improvement, but it's only good enough for 13. Tomaselli, 4th. Great lap from him. David Greenwood, Macho was on pole.
Was fastest. Wow. I didn't expect that, to be honest.
McSahne's up to 4th.
A winner. What can he do?
No improvement to Bobo. Can't improve. Volker, again, no improvement. Ionescu, up to 10th.
Goes up to 10th.
Roberto Gamba, he needs a good lap now. but he doesn't look like he's on an improvement. But he improves to 21st. That's still not good enough. Zaki Proslan up to 15th. Roman Quag improves to 20th. Or no, he was already in 20th. But you know.
Beranek doesn't improve. And that second lap done and then does it.
It's one play off. Top three are only separate by 300th of a second.
Very close stuff.
Yeah, Above was probably like feeling super happy up in his helmet because, well, your biggest rivals are right down the order, and you've pretty much got a really good chance of at least getting a podium tomorrow. If he can, well, of course, if nobody else improves in the next 12 minutes. If only he had signed up, though.
Yeah, it's a shame. He's having a great season, Bobo.
Like, he is the most experienced driver on the grid in DTM, but still, in a way, he has to be a bit frustrated with himself, because if he gets signed up, he probably could have at least had a chance at fighting for a seat back in F1.
Yep. What I've got to see is who stayed in the pits on this one. It was Hongmin Nguyen.
Wait, he's the first out. He's probably hoping that no, please don't let Roman Quag ahead in front of me in qualifying again.
Yeah. Another time, when he gets traffic another time, then I think Grace Glazebook will start a riot against other drivers. He's still the only car out on track. That will change, of course, in the next seconds. It changed now, Klaus is out on track.
So it looks like a pretty clear track for now, but I suspect when Glazebook gets closer to the start-finish line, more people start coming out.
Yep. I fear that he will get traffic again. Let's hope it doesn't happen, but yeah, with so many drivers still in the pits, it could sadly happen.
Yeah, Nguyen and Parrish are out now, as well as Julius Anderson. Frustrating season for Julius, you have to admit. Like, he's been, well, excellent in his past few seasons in any category, but this season it just doesn't seem to be working for him.
Yeah. No,
but anyway, Oliver Glazebrook starting his third lap now.
I think. Oh no!
Oh, no traffic again.
Oh, not again! It's a BMW. I cannot see who it is exactly.
Oh yes, Patterson. So at least it's not somebody down the order. Like, Patterson will be reasonably fast on his outlap, but still.
Well, it's still frustrating to get traffic on 2 laps in a row, of course.
Yeah, he has to be like. I would love to have a listen to his team radio right now, but well.
Yeah.
But I think we don't really want to strike against the OC YouTube channel, so.
Yeah. Now, Klaus here on his lap. He doesn't have traffic, which is good for him. Let's see what he does in the first sector.
He's improving on his personal best.
With only 13 thousandths off. It's a good first sector.
Like, it's probably worth mentioning, since it was brought up in the news episode, but Klaus is also wanting contenders for Ferrari seat, albeit a bit of an outsider. But in a series as close as DTM, if he can get a good result this weekend, he's already 7th in the qualifying standings, and it looks like he's going to go even further up the grid off of this lap. Like, this could be a big weekend for Klaus if he is able to keep the car in one piece. He's only 2 tenths down this lap but on pole, but he is improving on his personal best, so he should jump at least a position or two.
Yeah. Now through to the, I should call it Istanbul-styled corner here, but not so extreme. Now into the final corner goes Baltus Kloss. Can he improve? And how much did he improve, if he improved? Let's see, he goes 7th.
I think he just stays 7th. Like, the improvement was not improving in the position. No, when he has a bit of traffic from, I think that's Volker ahead, but I don't think it'll be enough to really impede him that much. He is down on his personal best, though.
And he will be way off. Tomaselli doesn't improve. Parrish doesn't improve. Anderson, nope. Kifakuzen is not an improvement. I think he won't improve. No, he doesn't. Fraser goes 8th.
Lockyer doesn't look to be improving on pole, so.
At least not on this lap here. Doesn't improve. No. Peterson. No. Shaheen doesn't improve.
Nobody seems to be improving this lap.
David Greenwood. It seems like
Norberg actually improves in the final sector to go 10th.
Yeah.
But Wolf goes 10th. Right back.
Quark 17th. I was about to say that no one improves, but then many proved me wrong there. Ogama goes 6th.
That's a huge improvement from him.
He needed that lap.
He improved by 8/10 on his personal best. It's a great time by him.
No improvement for Prazan. No Florian Walker. He goes 16th. Up from P21. So wait, we gained 5 positions. A nice camera view from Fraser here.
Oh, he only misses the pits entirely. It's a bit of a rookie mistake by Fraser. Like, I say rookie mistake, but he's been excellent all season. It's, it's just weird like that,
It wasn't a big mistake. I would call it a big mistake if he loses a lot of time or he gets damage. But he didn't get damage.
Still a weird mistake to make,
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, actually, just looking at the YouTube chat now. Volker and Greenwood have the exact same lap time. They're both 4 tenths off.
Didn't saw that before.
So, our drivers are getting on the way for what's probably going to be their final lap today. And if you want to reference how Baronek's going to be the first one out on track for their final laps, and I just want to point out the gap from 1st to 21st is only 6/10 of a second.
And then there's Hong Min Nguyen, who was over 2nd off.
Yeah, it has to be something wrong with the car from him today, because normally he's not that far off. Normally he's fighting in the midfield, if not the upper midfield. Sometimes he's fighting for the pole, but it's just a weird lack of pace from him today. Like, sure, he was held up. He might have been held up by Volker on 1 lap, but still, you had 2 other laps.
Well, I think he had 1 other lap because on the 2nd run he stayed in the pits.
Oh yeah, well, there's not.
Anyway, you see Christoph Beranek I forgot where he is in the standings. Need to check again.
I'll check it right for you. I think he's somewhere in the top 10, actually. No, he's up.
He's
He's up in
fifth.
fifth. Like, he's a genuine title contender.
Yeah. Just being 6 points off.
Yeah, he's kind of run under
He's-
the radar this season. Of course, he came down from GP2 last season, so...
Yeah, of course he won the first race in Hockenheim. And now he starts his final lap here.
Oh,
Ooh.
just narrowly avoids that in there. He's not going to get held up
Close
this
call,
lap, but it's a bit of a heart and mouth moment for him there. It's a 10th down on pole, and he's down on his personal best for the first sector.
Yep. Let's see what he can do in sectors 2 and 3. Going on his way to the hairpin. Onto the long back straight. Evan is still here?
There's two cars racing. Ionescu and Kloss are racing in the background there.
Yep. Oh, really?
Yeah, they're
so bad.
cycling on the hairpin.
Beranek lost more time in the second sector. Doesn't look like an improvement for him.
Around the final two corners. Well, no, wait, not final two. You see, well, no, it is final two. See, I'm a bit tired today, so
It's okay. So anyway, he comes out the final corner. Can he pull out the American at the last sector? No. He doesn't improve.
saw him starting his lap, so.
Yep.
Kloss doesn't improve.
Ionescu will have traffic.
Ionescu starting his lap, but he's going to be impeded. Glazebrook once again behind another car, back behind Roman Quag again.
Yeah.
It's not as extreme as last time, but still not an improvement.
Yep. He will be furious. Tomaselli is an improvement here. Let's see where he can go.
This could be good for him. That's Paul.
And he goes fastest. With 19 thousandths of a second. Great lap from Tomaselli. Which puts him on provisional pole.
But I think that could be it for Tomaselli. Bubba was not an improvement. Roxanne's going to start on our lap, but he's in 20th right now. I don't think he'll make that much of an improvement if he does improve at all.
It doesn't even can start his lap because he's too late.
Nguyen is on an improvement. Will he be able to lift himself in back at the grid? No.
No, he stays last.
Macho again, not an improvement. I think Tomaselli's safe for pole. He could be safe for at least the front row.
No, Greenwood goes 10th.
10th.
Parrish doesn't improve. Wilnella. No. Ali Shaheen doesn't improve. Peterson. No. Oh, Ionescu doesn't improve.
Norbert doesn't improve. Wolf on an improvement, but will it be enough? No.
No, it's not. Quark goes up to 16th.
But that's pole position for Tomaselli this Coda.
Yeah. Need Volker still on the lap, but it won't be enough for him to improve. That means for tomorrow we have Alessandro Tomaselli on pole position, ahead of Michael Moccio and Victor Bobo. And that's qualifying over. We have the results. Tomaselli on pole, ahead of Michael Moccio and P2, only 2 100ths off. Then Victor Bobo in third. In P4, we have Jan Peterson, head of Harley Shine, Wilkie Fakusein. On P7, Huberto Gamba. In P8, Bartosz Kloss. In P9, we have Daniel Fraser, head of David Greenwood, who completes the top 10. Head of Christoph Fermanek in 11, and you can do the rest.
All right, Adam Wolf is in P12. Max Norberg and Will Neller, who start next week, are in 13th and 14th, respectively. Robert Ionescu and Roman Quag are going to be right behind them, 15th and 16th. Florian Volker, the defending OC champions, in 17th. Julius Anderson's Rossi continues. He'll be starting 18th today. Augie Prosna and Will Parrish make up row 19th and 20th, and Oliver Glazebrook and Kwame Nguyen will round out the back row of the grid.
Yeah, it was a very interesting qualifying session. What do you think about this session, Evan?
I feel like this just goes to show you just how close not only this DTM season is, but also this race is going to be. Like Coda is normally one of the highlight races of the OC calendar, and the same goes for DTM. Honestly, anyone can really win tomorrow.
Yeah, it sounds like it will be an exciting race tomorrow. Without further ado, yeah, that was qualifying. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, tomorrow we will have the race, but not BTCC because of the Belgian Grand Prix of F1. It will be on in 3 weeks' time for the final 2 races. So yeah, that was qualifying. I was the graph remover.
Bye, I guess. I'll eating now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Evan. Yeah, see you tomorrow for the race. Have a good time.